Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You'll return a subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. I want to talk to you about a strange occurrence that happened out there in Kissimmee, Florida. Shout out Kissimmee. Wednesday evening involving the dummy of the day. Bam, there he is. Let's put him up. This guy right here, his name is Elijah Mackey, 23-year-old employee at a Checkers out there in Kissimmee, Florida. This guy shot a customer after the customer was arguing with another employee over a dispute over an order. This guy climbed out the drive-thru, and you'll see the particulars of this crime in the news articles. In the news videos I'm gonna show you, this guy took it upon himself to climb out the drive-thru, leaving his workstation, and go and be a part of the argument and bring the smoke by shooting the man in the chest, having a gun on him. Then what he did after that is absolutely head scratching. Take a look.
First at 10, a dispute over fast food turns deadly in Osceola County. I'm Stuart Moore.
And I'm Michelle Imparato. Tonight, the sheriff's office says a worker at Checkers shot a customer over an order. So this happened last night at the Checkers on West Earlo Bronson Memorial Highway in Kissimmee. That is right next to Old Town. West 2's Gail Pascal Brown talked to witnesses who watched the investigation unfold.
The Osceola County Sheriff's Office says an argument over a food order here at this Checkers quickly turned into a shooting and now a murder investigation.
People everywhere. People everywhere. Look at this, man. Every corner.
Mike B. Kraft, who recorded all this law enforcement activity on his phone Wednesday night, had just left the Checkers on West Earlo Bronson Memorial Highway in Kissimmee beside Old Town around 10 p.m.
Oh my God, Old Town is shut down. Ferris wheel stopped. Helicopters, boom, you can hear them. You can hear the choppers.
Then he decided to double back.
And then we've seen all these police officers driving by, a sheriff's, police department.
Just after 10, the Osceola County Sheriff's Office responded to a shooting at the Checkers. 23-year-old Elijah Mackey was arrested and charged with premeditated murder. Investigators say while he was working at the Checkers, he got into an argument with Wesley Robertson regarding Robertson's food order. Detectives say the argument escalated and Elijah Mackey allegedly shot Robertson. An evidence marker can be seen here at the front of the store. Wesley Robertson later died at the hospital. A sign on the window Thursday said Checkers is closed, unbeknownst to people going through the drive-thru in the tourist area.
I just said it's absolutely shocking. We're here on holidays from Ireland. We pulled up, we saw the news reporters there, tried to get a drive-thru, but then we found out the horrific incident that happened last night, so we're absolutely shocked.
To read it?
Yeah, it's horrendous.
Dispute over an order.
Elijah Mackey is in the Osceola County Jail under no bond, charged with premeditated murder. Covering Osceola County in Kissimmee, I'm Gail Pascal Brown, West 2 News.
We have new details on a deadly dispute at a Kissimmee fast food restaurant. A Checkers worker is charged with murder after deputies say he shot a customer over an order. Today, West 2 is learning more about the moments leading up to that shooting. West 2's Luana Munoz is live outside of the Checkers on Earlo Bronson Memorial Highway. Luana, what have you found out?
Well, many of the families staying here didn't want to go on camera, but they say that this is generally considered a very safe area. They come here quite a bit, especially for the holiday weekend. As for the alleged shooter, Elijah Mackey, he appeared before a judge for the first time earlier today.
The defendant will be held pursuant to Arthur at no bond.
23-year-old Elijah Mackey appeared before a judge for the first time Friday, where he was given no bond. According to court documents on Wednesday, around 10:10 p.m., Osceola County Sheriff's deputies responded to a call of a shooting at Checkers on West Earlo Bronson Highway. A customer was getting his food from the front window. The document says he was arguing with a female employee and asked to speak with a manager. The document says video from Checkers shows Mackey climbing out of a drive-thru window and walking to the front of the business where the victim was. A witness says the customer made a derogatory comment to Mackey. That's when Mackey pulled out a small handgun from his waistband and shot the customer in the chest. It says Mackey took off on foot but came back to grab his backpack before taking off again. Deputies found him hiding in a stairwell at this Celebration Suites. The victim was taken to the hospital where he later died. People staying at nearby hotels for the holiday weekend say they were in shock to hear the news.
Well, it makes me feel insecure. It's like, it's going to happen over at my hotel. Who knows?
A spokesperson for Checkers said in a statement that read in part, "The actions of this one employee do not reflect the values of the thousands of our hardworking employees across the country. We're working closely with the police in their investigation, and we are sending our thoughts and prayers to the guest's family."
Now, Mackey is being charged with premeditated murder with a firearm. We did reach out to Checkers to ask what their policy is as far as employees bringing handguns to work, but haven't immediately heard back. Covering Osceola County live in Kissimmee tonight, I'm Luana Munoz. Back to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot make this type of stuff up. See it? Dispute over mayonnaise. This fool, not even involved in it, jumps out of this window, goes up there, gets in front of the man's car. The man says something to him, he pulls out a gun, shoots him. Then the media say something stupid. We got in contact with Checkers about their policy of if an employee, employees having guns at work, they never got back with us. I wouldn't get back with your dumb ass neither. You know that man ain't supposed to have no gun at no work. Guy's a drive-through cashier, not a security guard or a policeman on a job. Either way, he's stupid as hell. Threw his life away at 23 years old, right? Now he's sitting up there with no bond. They gave him they gave him premeditated murder charges. That's as bad as it get. That means you meant to kill somebody. They're gonna smoke him unless they coddle him and stroke him off and give him a plea deal, which most likely gonna happen because nobody want to spend money for trial. But still, that's neither here nor there right now. We're talking about the situation at hand and how this young man ruined his life. I'm more than sure, and this is just my opinion, he kind of liked that girl that was getting cussed out. He went out there to get some brownie points. And then when stuff got real, because I don't think the guy physically threatened him, you know what I'm saying? The guy probably said something to him verbally. He didn't like what was said to him in front of that girl, and he let him eat lead. You know what I'm saying? And that's messed up. See, because I'm gonna tell you something. The way they look at this is you didn't have to be a part of it. If anything, you could have called the police. We could have handled it if it was that bad. You didn't want you to go out there, pull a gun like you're a cowboy, and it's the wild, wild west, which now it seems like America's turning back into, and do what you did. What he did was asinine, stupid as can be. Then he runs away after shooting. That's the thing. They pull these triggers. Then they ain't no next part after that. Once the gun blasts go off, here come the panic ensuing, including the person that shot him. He runs off, thinks about it. Oop, gotta go back and get my bag. Runs back, gets his bag, goes back to the scene where somebody's murdered, then runs away from the scene again. Big search for him. They find his dumbass hiding in the stairwell of, it looked like, what, a motel, a tourist motel or an apartment complex. Either way, dumb. You went out there, you was bold enough to shoot this man. Now you go on a run like a goddamn runaway slave, and you've been found in a crazy position, hiding in steps. Embarrassing. I wonder how his family feel. I'm serious. I wonder how his family feel. You're supposed to be at work. What you shooting people for? Did you hear the Irish people that was on vacation? God bless them. Shout out Ireland. The lady was like, I don't understand it. See the man? He was like, all this over in order. It makes no sense to me. Blimey, me lucky charms. Even they knew that shit was wrong. They ain't even from here. America's a shithole. Look at this. Guy right here. Life thrown away. And I mean, that's the big thing. I mean, we talk about what people do on this channel, and we talk about, the effects that it has on victims and their families. But a lot of times, man, I think we sometimes should think about when young people, what goes through their heads when they decide to do this, and they have no backup plan after that. I mean, honestly, obviously it ain't no honor when people pull these guns out and shoot people, because you see the most dishonorable things and them getting caught in the most dumb ways after they pull that trigger. It's very easy to point a gun at somebody and squeeze. But what comes after that is when the real work and the reality sets in and nobody's built for it. And you see it. He's a perfect example of it. A lot of us wish we was 23 years old again, with the knowledge and wisdom we've accrued in our time on this planet. But this guy right here, with his checkers job, that wasn't enough. And he had to go all out. He might not be a street dude, but something in the street is inside him, and it took him. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Take care.